Hey guys, what's up? So, we are still in Suicide Awareness Month. Let me get this, set up somewhere so you don't have to work with my shaky self. Anyways, I am sitting in this parking lot waiting for this guy to get back here so I can sign him some papers. So, please excuse my steering wheel. Anyway, so, suicide awareness is really important to me. I've seen several people who did it, and then it happened to someone that I actually knew. Not more. The other ones were like, oh, I saw him in the hallway a couple times. They were nice, you know what I mean? Like, hey, kind of a relation. Nothing like we actually talked or something, you know what I mean? And then I had a friend, and actually my high school crush, he killed himself. Now, his circumstances were a little bit more than what you usually hear, and I'm not going to share that part of it just because it wasn't ever really put out there, you know what I mean? So that is their business to share, it's family. But when we heard it, we thought people were just joking. We were like, what are you talking about? He's fine. I just saw him the other day, you know? And I contacted one of my teachers because at this point I was out of high school. And so I asked her if it was true, and she confirmed it for me because, I don't know, people spread rumors and stuff like that, you know? And it's just really stupid how much of an asshole some people can be. But when we got the confirmation, I was with two of my friends who also knew him, and we were driving around, and they just lost it. Like, I was still kind of in shock, I guess. I was just like, no, that can't be real. Even though I did literally just text my teacher, well, former teacher, I guess, and ask her about it. And yeah, it took me a minute, and so I called my parents and told them what had happened, and I asked them if my friends could come and stay the night because we all kind of just needed to be together. It's sad and it's hard, and we need to come together when things like this happen so that I don't know how to explain it, but we have to live this life together. So yeah, anyways, they went home to grab some of their stuff, and I was home alone with Allie, of course. At that point, she hadn't been bit, so she was a full-time service dog. And so I lost it big time. I felt like I was never going to be able to stop crying. I just and at this time I had a counselor who had this emergency number, and I didn't like to use it, you know? Oh yeah, I'm upset, but no, I was to the point where I needed, I don't know, I needed that extra person there who was an adult. Not that my friends couldn't have done this, it's just I was the oldest. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And not that they looked up to me, but they trusted me to kind of guide them through, if that makes sense. It's not oh, they were helpless or whatever. It's just I am better at shoving it all down, you know what I mean? And that's kind of why it was a little bit weird for me. Why am I so emotional? It was before they got a lot of my health issues figured out too, so. But for those of you who may be having thoughts of suicide or have made your plan, first off, watch my video on crisis resources. It gives you things that are free or cheap. The suicide hotline is one of the ones on there. So definitely use that. There are licensed professionals there 24/7. They will help guide you through, and you don't have to give them your name. You can do it anonymously. This video is not sponsored, just so you know. I've never used it personally, but since I have struggled with some suicidal thoughts and things like that, that was a resource that was given to me by a counselor for like over the weekend, just in case I couldn't get a hold of somebody, because where I live right now, pretty much everybody's cell service is sucking. So it was just like, if I'm in a dead zone, here's the number. They'll help guide you. They'll help you figure out if you're to the point that you probably need to go to the hospital, or if they can help talk you down and give you some things. The most important thing with depression and suicidal thoughts is to be able to look forward to something, like find something to fixate on, and that is what you're doing. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But and when you're doing it, think about all the people around you: brothers, sister, family, animals, friends. They're all going to be broken that they didn't see this, and you deserve to have one of them open up their arms to you. But we can't read your mind. As I have said before, you guys are all welcome to contact me if you would like, obviously through the comments, but if we've talked for a little bit, I'll give you my email address if you decide that's something you want. If that's not something you want, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. It's fine. But losing him showed me just how much that breaks people. I just remember feeling like just lost. Sorry, I started to tear up, my bad. But I loved him as a person, not like as romantic. Of course, I did tell you he was my high school crush, but he helped me through some hard times. I had done the self-harming and stuff like that, and he had experiences like that as well, and we kind of worked together through it. Like, I will never forget the day when he was like, "I know what you're hiding," and handed me a rubber band and was like, "Snap this instead." And like, I hadn't told anyone at this point. Eventually I got to someone who explained to me that that wasn't like an automatic lockup thing. It was more of a like observation, But anyways, you guys, I think this video is long enough, emotional, so I'm sorry, but suicide awareness is very important, and it affects more than just you. You're not just killing yourself, you're hurting everyone who has ever cared about you as well. And just remember that they are there and they want to help you as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.